I've seen a lot of people asking the difference between the Legoland Hotel, the Pirate Island Hotel, and the Beach Retreat. So I'm here to help you understand the differences and which hotel would be best for you. Both the Pirate Island Hotel and the Legoland Hotel are right across the street from the park, and they are actually connected, so it is the exact same hotel. They are just joined together, so you have the Pirate Island Hotel on the left and the main hotel on the right, but you still have to check in the same area. If you're staying at the Pirate Island Hotel, you have to go through this hallway to actually get to the room, and you can see to the left they have a stage area with some shows that they do throughout the night and some building areas too for the kids to play in, and then to the right there's a bar. Whether you're staying at any of the hotels, you can actually go to any of these areas. So if you stay even at the Beach Retreat, you're welcome to go and join the festivities at the activities that they have here. You'll pass the elevators, and the Shipwreck restaurant will go down this hallway and show you the pirate room first. I believe the pirate themed rooms were a little cheaper than some of the other rooms, and honestly it's worth it just because it's such a fun themed room. They are newer rooms as well, but just as festive and themed as the other main hotel. Then you could actually see the pirate pool. Sometimes it's open, sometimes it's not. You have to double check, but I will show the main pool here shortly. All the rooms have the same types of amenities. They have a short toilet, which is nice for the kiddos, same style shower. They have a hair dryer, coffee maker, all the same amenities with all of the rooms. And then each room does have a scavenger hunt, and when you open it and figure it out, the code, you actually get some juice boxes and some minifigures. If you have more than 2 kids though, I think you actually have to go up front and ask for more. And you can minifigure trade inside the park. Let's start with the Shipwreck restaurant. Now this is on the pirate side of the hotel, and you do have to book a reservation to eat here for dinner. They also have a little play nook while you wait for your food, which is really nice so the kids can go off and play while you wait. They have 2 different platters, but both platters come with this bread and butter and the salad, which both were really good. This is our favorite restaurant here. This was the Sea Dog skillet we got first one night. You can order as many sides as you want. You can get more meat, more shrimp, you just ask. But both platters, the Sea Dog skillet and the pirate platter, come with a lot of options. And the kids can also order chicken tenders and fries for no extra charge. We've easily eaten here about 4 or 5 different times, and every time it has been absolutely delicious. And they do sing for birthdays as well, but they just kind of bring out the same dessert and then they sing happy birthday to you. That cookie skillet melts in your mouth. I wish we can go back and just get that. If you want to pause to read the menu, you can, but they also have a plant-based skillet as well. And then we will show the other dessert option because we ended up trying both. And this is the pirate platter, so instead of the rice you get baked beans. You can order as many mac and cheeses as you want. It's one of our favorite things, and then you have more meats rather than seafood. I've already done all the food at Legoland inside the parks, and now this food is actually way better than the park food. And you can actually request to-go containers because we can never finish it all. We don't even ask for seconds. It's a lot of food. And we did try both desserts. I have to say the cookie skillet is our absolute favorite. This plant-based chocolate was good. It was just a little watery of a chocolate, but it was still a good option if you don't want the cookie skillet. So again, this is the pirate pool, and then I'm going to show the main pool, but either side can go to either one. So this is the main pool, and we have gone during the day, we've gone at night. Of course, at night will be a little bit busier since the park is closed, and then in the daytime, it was almost to ourselves before. But the kids love the water slide that's towards the back. It goes as deep as 4 feet in the middle, but not too bad on the edges. We haven't done this yet, but they do offer mini golf outside as well as s'mores, where you can roast some s'mores on the fire, and they have pontoon boat tours. One of these days we'll have to try it. And funny enough, the kids actually prefer the hotel pool over going to the water park. I'll show the activity schedule, but the pirate side has several different games and shows. They had some sort of Mad Lib going on where you guess certain words and they do the story, and then they have the little nooks and crannies and building areas in the pirate side too. And both sides, where the castle is and the main lobby and the pirate hotel, does little bedtime stories. It gets a little busier in the evening. I'm going to quickly go over breakfast options. Here you can actually get to-go coffee, fruit, cereal, yogurt, or you can get your free breakfast as well, or do both at Shipwreck and at Brick. So you don't need a reservation, you just show up and then they get you in about 20 minutes or so. The only main difference are the starches. sandwiches. So one has waffles, one has pancakes, one has French toast, and one has biscuits. And again, the breakfast is free with your stay. You just have to leave a tip. You can charge it to your room even. We tried bricks for breakfast, and like I said, they had pancakes and French toast instead of the waffles and the biscuits that Shipwreck had. And sometimes it does change. So honestly, I would just go for the shorter wait time between the two. And again, bricks in the main lobby of the hotel. They have dinner too. It's a buffet and it has all sorts of different options. You don't need a reservation. You can just show up, and it usually just takes a minute or two to get seated, at least in our experience. But I just kind of prefer Shipwreck's quality over bricks. If Shipwreck does fill up and you don't get a chance to get a reservation, then this is fine too. I mean, they had mac and cheese and pasta, salad, lots of meat options. But I would compare it to maybe a Golden Corral type of buffet. I mean, it was pretty good, but I still prefer the other. There is one more restaurant, which is Skyline, which is right next to the big castle in the main lobby, and I'll show that coming up too. I thought the pastas were okay, but I thought the best thing were probably the meats. And of course, you can't go wrong with fruit, and they had a bunch of little pastries. And you can pause if you want to read the menu. This should be the standard menu for most occasions. At least for picky eaters, both restaurants have mac and cheese and chicken. No matter what hotel you're staying at, you should be able to book for the Creative Workshop, which shows you how to build a specific animal or item. It's different every day. And I would book it 2 weeks in advance because it does fill up really fast now. So these are the times for the castle stage entertainment and then the pirate side entertainment. And you can pull this up on the website too. They have a castle story time. They have all sorts of different games and a pajama dance party at night on both sides. But watch out because certain things happen on certain days. It's not always 7 days a week. The pool is open until 9 p.m. They have a little retail shop, but the big shop over in the main park is way better. And then usually in the main lobby by the Bricks restaurant, you can meet several different characters. So we've met an explorer, we've met a pirate, and also a mad scientist. Usually it's about every day in the evening. So if you happen to miss some of the character meets in the park, especially like at the Lego movie area, then you have an opportunity at least to meet a couple here. So I'm going to show you just a couple of things from the main hotel, the Legoland Hotel, instead of the pirate side. The Legoland Hotel has several different themes, and we are currently working on all the themes video since we have only one more to stay in. For example, this is the Adventure Room, which is just as themed as the Pirate Room, so it really depends what kind of theme you really want for you and your family. They all have bunk beds and a pull-out bed. They have the same main bathroom. The kids have a TV and the adults have a TV and the queen-size bed. Some rooms have a building area and some just have this little puzzle. I really like it when they have a building area though. It gives the kids more to do. So the Ninjago Room did have a building area next to their TV. And then this is some of the entertainment by the castle stage area, and they had some bingo and things going on there. It's super fun for the kids. If you want to see a certain themed room, I will link all of our videos down below, but the last theme that we have is the Lego Movie Room, so that'll be up in a couple of weeks. And this was the pajama dance party, definitely one of the kids' favorite things to do. They have it where they take turns with a little dance and then they dance all together with all sorts of popular music. So here's my daughter here jamming and grooving to whatever they were playing. Now the castle area is pretty much open all day long. The kids can play in it. It's less busy during the day, and then of course there's more kids at night. But it is pretty neat to walk around, be able to build. Be careful though, sometimes there are kids that throw stuff. Of course my kids know better, but there are other kids that maybe don't. Still, it's a really neat area for the kids to play in for a couple of hours, and you can just hang out on the benches. And then right next to the main lobby is the Master Builder check-in, so that's for the Creative Workshop. In this workshop, they actually built a jet. We've done it a few times, and we are actually going to be doing it again this upcoming trip because I did remember this time to book in advance. But it's a step-by-step class, really fun for everyone. Now, this is the Skyline Lounge that was the last place to eat. Lots of different options, especially if you aren't wanting to eat at the other two spots. They actually had some healthy options, but then they had a lot of sandwiches, pasta, steak, salmon. So we tried sandwiches this time, and next visit I want to try something different. They gave us this bread with olive oil. We didn't order it, so maybe it's complimentary. And then we ordered a sandwich. My husband got the turkey melt with sweet potato fries. Jack always has to get mac and cheese. It wasn't as good as Shipwreck's though. It wasn't as creamy. And then Vanessa always loves a burger. That was actually pretty good. good. And then the brisket was delicious. I liked how much meat they put into it. Now I would go back just for these fried Oreos. Those were delicious. The other one was a brownie and an ice cream sandwich with cookies. It kind of seemed like it was frozen and they just thawed it. I'm not really sure, but the fried Oreos is where it's at. If anything, go to Skyline just to get these. So last up is the beach retreat. Now that's not across from Legoland. You actually have to go across the street. They do have shuttles at different times, or you can drive over and you check in right here. It is a pretty big area and lots of little Lego houses. They're so cute, but you're not going to be able to really walk easily to the park, so it is a little bit more inconvenient, but it is super quiet. If you love a quiet hotel, then I would recommend it here. I'm going to do a quick tour of the inside. I will link our full review down below, but it was really cute theme, very colorful. It seemed a little bit more closer together. There was only one TV in the room. The kids did not get their own TV. It's not a big deal, but I do like sometimes having the Lego movie channel on the TV in their area. They do love that. And then their little nook is behind this curtain, and again it has the bunk beds and a pull out under, and then they got these bags instead of a minifigure. The bathroom is pretty much still the same. I loved how short the toilet is for the kids. Same kind of shower. You get shampoo, conditioner, body wash, and they have a hair dryer, all sorts of things like that, a coffee maker. So as far as the amenities, it's pretty much the same. I like how there's a little playground and some chairs and a table so you can keep an eye on them if they want to play outside. When we went though, it was raining and there was lightning, so the pool was actually closed. Kind of a bummer. I'll show the restaurant here in a second, but I do love all the colored houses. They were so cute, and I liked not knowing what color we were going to get. So they have a Sandy's Castle restaurant inside here. I'm going to show some of the dinner options, and then breakfast is free just like the other two hotels, and they have certain times you can get it to go or eat here. They have a very small gift shop. We did try the starters, the wings. Those were pretty good. I liked how the sauces were on the side. If you want to pause, you can see the entrees. They have different salads, which we ended up getting just to try to be a little bit healthier. And then they have a building area back here too, so while you wait for the food, the kids can play. I really do love how much they have for the kids around the park. Now I got the shrimp Caesar salad. The kids got a pasta, which the pasta was okay. I probably wouldn't get that again for them. And then my husband got a chicken feta salad. Food was okay, nothing too hype about, but it's there if you're hungry. And then they did have these desserts, a pineapple upside down cake, and something similar to what we had at the Skyline, basically an ice cream sandwich, cookies, and brownie. If I had to rank them, I would say Shipwreck is the best, then Skyline, then here, and then Bricks. We came back the next morning, got our coffee, and then the waitress does plate up your food. The only difference was the biscuits came with gravy this time, and then we got French toast sticks instead of regular French toast. They gave us sausage, bacon. You can ask for extras as much as you want. So I hope this gives you a better idea of which hotel you think you would like. Usually the Pirates is a little bit cheaper, as well as the Beach Retreat. The main hotel will depend on what themed room you want. I'll link all our room types down below, and then stay tuned for an all the themes video coming soon. We also have a complete guide to Legoland playlist of all the rides, a ride challenge, must-dos, all the food, the water park, Peppa Pig, and all the room types. And a big thank you to Maddie and Lachey for helping support our channel. People like you help us to keep going and doing what we love.
Stay epic, hit subscribe for more videos, share, subscribe.
Click either of these videos, the top one being all the rides at Legoland and the bottom one being all the food at Legoland. And thank you so much for watching. Let us know if you have any questions, comment down below, or message us on Instagram.